up to editing it now. So actually it is no longer 2023, it's 2025. Guys, I don't know why I keep getting injured. Like, do you see that? It happened because yesterday in one of my lectures, like, someone dropped their AirPods, like, to someone sitting behind me dropped their AirPods down, and the seats are kind of tiered, so, like, I reached down to get it, and, like, I got the AirPods for them, but, like, in the process of me, like, retrieving them, it, like, got caught underneath, and then I have, like, this weird, okay, I need to shave my legs, but, like, I've got, like, this weird thing on my leg, and I'm pretty sure I got the injury from shaving, but, like, now it seems to, like, have multiplied. So I don't want to show you. Actually, yeah, we're embracing the feminism. Like, do you see that? Like, what is that on my leg? Good news is this nail is almost to the point where I can just cut it and don't have to worry about putting a band-aid on it, like, because it's actually going pretty fast, but it still is, like, to the point where if I cut it, like, it's gonna hurt. My toenail is still on. I don't know how it's surviving. It might change. I'm gonna change the dressing now, but I don't know what's happening. Something is up there. Something is walking up there on. Do you know what it is? Do you know what's in there? Yeah, come on, we have to go. I feel like those mukbangers with the tub of sauce. Okay, I'm not gonna band-aid it anymore. I am gonna have a long bath sometime soon, and it's gonna hurt when it comes off. That's okay. So no more band-aid. Okay, it's just I don't like. I'm not tearing it off, thank you. Please. It's okay. I'll have a nice long bath and it can just fall off. I've been trying to deny the but really I think I've just been keeping a decaying toenail attached to me. I have a lab tomorrow at 9 a.m. and last week, the same one I had at 9, I set my alarm for it, and then when the alarm went off I was like, no, I went back to sleep. And then the next day on Friday, I had something to do at 8, and I then again turned it off. Well, the thing that's on at 8 on Friday, like, I don't have to do because it's not on. But basically, tomorrow, I don't trust myself. I don't know what's happened. Well, I kind of do. I was like on this thing for a bit. It was like helping me feel better, but I'm going off it because I don't actually know why. I don't want to be on it anymore, so and I feel fine, so I'm like, but now I'm just sleep. Like, I slept for 10 hours today. I had a nap at like 5 p.m. Like, what? And I don't trust myself because I know for a fact that if I try to go to sleep, when that alarm goes off for me to get up, I will not. Like, I just won't. So I don't trust myself. So I'm gonna pull an all-nighter. This is very strange. I'm a little bit scared because on Saturday night I pulled an all-nighter and I don't want to get back to the stage where I was at, where I would be awake for days. I don't want to get back to that. But at the same time, like, guys, something weird's going on with me. Like, I blame my toenail. I blame that decaying toenail. Like, there is something about the decaying toenail. Like, guys, I don't even want to. I want to show you. I'm gonna show you. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna show you because, like, you know, I'm not being dramatic because, like, oh, it looks bad. Guys, when I say it's decaying, like, I mean it is. Please, like, I think maybe I'm getting like a weird infection because, like, every so often, like, I'll get it in my throat, on my head, on my arms. So I just feel like it's like weird, like, it's like I've been like electrocuted. It's like this, like that kind of like weird, and I'm like, what's going on? But yeah, I'm staying awake all night because I'm not trusting myself. Like, I'm not trusting myself that tomorrow morning when that alarm goes off that I'm gonna be awake. Like, I don't trust myself because that's what last week I was like, it's fine. No, I'm staying fully awake. It's not gonna be hard. Like, I used to do this all the time, but just hopefully tomorrow night I can go to sleep. Basically, my routine used to be like, when I finish work on Thursday, because I finish like late at night on Thursdays, I'd have uni like the next day, Friday morning, so I would just not go to sleep, and then I'd have work the next morning early, so then, but like also on Friday, then like all day I'd have work, and on Saturday morning I'd also have work, and then I just like constantly stay up. I have a quiz on Monday, so I might try to do some like study for that. I might try to read. Actually, that's a good idea. I'm just gonna read. It's gonna be fun. And also, I'm not getting out of my pajamas because I've been in these all day, and like I cannot go back to sleep wearing these pajamas. Like, I'm not going back to sleep wearing dirty pajamas, so I don't trust myself. I'll update you, I guess. Can I live? See, it just shows you, once people have a perception of you in their mind, it doesn't matter. They will never ever change it. Like, I'm just sitting here. Guys, why am I catching strays? I'm gonna watch Toy Story 3 now because I want to. Why am I already having tears in my eyes? And then after this, I'm gonna watch Ice Age. Specifically, the Meltdown one. Guys, I've gone wild. I'm trying a new flavour. It's an iced coffee one. It's actually like not that bad. And then I have toast. I kind of want to get there early so I can sleep in my car for like an hour. Is that insane behaviour? We're gonna take a quick call. I'm cutting the decaying toenail. Ooh. I'm gonna sit my foot in a bucket and then pull it off. Guys, I tried to be a lover girl. I tried for an entire week. I tried to be a lover girl. I really did. And it hasn't worked. So I've been doing some self-reflecting time as my foot is currently in the bucket. I'm not even making this up. Guys, I'm not even kidding. Look at this. So I'm going out tonight. I don't care. I was originally thinking tonight was going to be nice and wholesome, but alas, I think I've learned that that is not for me, because how I feel right now is a feeling that I never want to feel. I just need to have fun and forget my stupidity. Like, I don't know why I thought that this would be different. How embarrassing was that? It's okay, guys. I'm fine now. I'm in a cab. Don't even know what I was even sad about. Like, what? Ew. Ew. It's hanging on by a loss. Yuck. Ew. Guys, that doesn't look good. Maybe I actually am at risk of getting sepsis. Hello. Well, I suppose it's a good thing that the new toenail is already starting to grow because I left it on for way too long. So the new toenail has already grown that much. Ooh. Wait a minute. Oh my god. Why did the new toenail has grown back so much? Guys, look what has just shown up. Okay, I need this.
Loved one, quiet your mind. Literally, what are you doing to yourself? Take the situation for what it is. If someone left your life, just think like, okay, great, like he wasn't the one for me, I wasn't the one for him, and I will find someone that is the one for me. Okay, if your friends left your life, I always situations because the only person you're torturing is you. Honey, if you lose yourself, you lose everything. If you lose your mind, you lose everything.
I love adding sparkles. I think it just adds so much. Why is that? I was so confused because why was there toilet paper on the ground? A really fun time last night, but you know the situation I was talking about? Yeah, I think it's never going to be resolved ever. So that's slay and wonderful. That's okay. Now I'm real back to being in my not lover girl era. Because I tried, guys. I tried. It did not work. Guys, this is me literally like 2 weeks from the future. And let me just say, I think I could be in my lover girl era. Like, I'm not even kidding. Oh my god, why is there sparkles literally everywhere? The situation, I'm about to start bursting into tears soon, and you'll see that. And I want to take it out, but I'm going to leave it in because, like, obviously now I'm completely fine. And, you know, everything works out. So, and also sometimes I'm very dramatic, and also I have communication problems, and yeah, you just sometimes have to find someone who works for you, you know? Because I was, like, jumping through a million hoops to get to this point. I will give you updates. Anyways, guys, I thought me hysterically crying over men was like done. I'm like, no, that was just me. Basically just every single year of my life, but mainly when I was 15, 16, 17, 18 and 19. But I'm like, no, when I'm 20, like things are going to be different. Like things are going to be different. Things are not different. What is wrong with me? I know they say to never show yourself like crying and being sad on the internet, but I feel like, especially when you are like 20 and like that, I feel like being, you know, just a little bit like sad over guys is like a pretty, you know, universal experience. And I'm documenting this because Guys, remember a love letter whiskey? I remember saying that at the end of March. You have to be careful what you wish for. I remember saying at the end of March, when I was looking at this book, who I was thinking of when I was reading that book, right? I'd be like, who? Yeah, that's happened. Instead, it's just someone else now. But I just want to know if you are feeling like this. I'm documenting this here because, like, I literally film, like, every single day of the week. And I've done this entire year. So I'm putting this here because I don't know when it's going to be. But there will be a time when I look back on this and when you guys can look back on this and know that, like, being sad, like, it's okay. And then, you know what, there'll be one day and I'll be like, wow, like, sometimes things have to fall through. So, like, what you are, like, actually going to get is just so much better. And can't take myself seriously. It's like, it's okay and everything will be okay. And, you know, you're a bit sad now, but I just think it's ridiculous because the thing that, like, bothers me the most, and I don't know if anyone else is like this, is, like, when, like, actual traumatic situations, I could be crying over them right now, but instead I'm not. Instead I'm, like, quite upset. Actually that makes sense because I do have this little saying which, okay, I'm not getting into it. Everything will be okay. And yeah, we are going to have a slaying fun time tonight. We are going to dance. The main reason why I like clubbing is because I like dancing and singing. I think it is because, you know, when I was younger, every single Saturday it would be SingStar, Just Dance. I love playing Just Dance with my friends when I was, like, in primary school, especially. Like, that was, we always had play dates and that's always something we did. My just one friend would always, you know, play Just Dance and then, like, watch Alice in Wonderland, and I love that. Salty. That too was really quite salty. It was really fun because, you know, dancing and singing, especially like that, like, happy, like, kind of like party music is, like, really nice. And then when I was a little bit older, it was, like, playing, like, on it'd be on the TV, but it'd be dancing and singing and having fun. So now that's like that. But what I would do is I'd put on my AirPods and I'd have to, like, tip them upside down because the sound quality was so bad, and I'd have them in my ears and, like, press it down and listen to music, and I would just dance erratically in my room by myself. And you know what, oftentimes that did actually help make me feel a lot better. But, you know, everything will just be okay. And, you know, yeah, I think things fall through. Like, for example, there was this friendship and this person had been in my life for a very long time, and, you know, sort of near the end of the friendship, this friend would say things and do things that were really hurtful to me. But I would always just think, yeah, but we have all those years. And I'd be particularly thinking of, like, when our friendship was, like, really good. And it would be years and years ago, but I'm like, yeah, but we had that. And it was such a good friendship. And then near the end, it just wasn't. And I really didn't want to let this friend go. I really, really did not want to, because I'm like, they're literally, like, I just don't want to let them go because for the happy, nice memories. And then it's very strange just how everything turned around, because when I let that friend go, that is when because that was my friend during the time when I was, like, very socially, like, didn't really have anyone. Like, I had her, but we never saw each other in person. It was always, you know, like, online, and I would try to talk, and then she really wouldn't, like, she would just kind of ignore the things that I said. Like, I would tell her, you know, I remember, like, I'd tell her things that, like, I was excited for. She would just ignore that and then talk about her day, and talk about things and what she was going through and stuff. And I couldn't even mention anything about myself, really. It's just really interesting because when our friendship kind of stopped, everything, I was really hurt by that. I was really hurt by that. You know, it's actually really funny. It's because I was always like to her, like, I really badly want to go out with you. And she was like, no, it's so much work. But then she'd talk so much about wanting to go out with, like, her other friends. She just didn't want to go out with me. And that really, like, got my mind a lot. As soon as we stopped being friends, and just so many social things just opened up in my life, like people that I love and trust, and I didn't know them, and I would have never met them. And I'm just like, it's just so strange because I really didn't want that friendship to go. And then as soon as it went, it's just everything, I'm just meeting so many new wonderful people that I would have never met. I'm trying to tell myself this is with this, you know, this guy situation right now. It's that, you know, things have to fall through. And, you know, things are still fresh at the moment, so I don't really know exactly what the learning lesson about this was all. I'm gonna put on makeup because when I put on makeup I can't cry because it takes a lot, and, you know, some of my makeup is expensive, so you can't be wasting it. Everything will count. And also, like, would your soulmate be really saying the things that they said to you and doing the things that they did to you? Like, would your soulmate be doing that? No. So yeah, I'm gonna go. But I'm just showing you this because I know that there is someone out there who can relate to this and how I'm feeling right now. And I want you to know that you are not alone, and that, yeah, everything will be okay. Okay? And, like, I know that it's so hard when you're in this situation because it's like, well, I don't want better. I want them. I don't care. And, you know, every single time I find myself in one of those situations, I tell myself that I'm never going to get in them ever again. And just here I am again. and I'm disappointed in myself. I really need to get ready. Like, last night I couldn't even do my proper makeup. Oh, wait, back to my funny story. Basically, me and my friend, like, after we went out, we were just, like, sitting in my driveway and having, like, a very long debrief. And, you know, sometimes, like, this is not me, but I always see, like, shadowy figures. Like, for example, like, up there, I've had to start putting things up there because before I didn't have anything up there. I would, see, like, what looked like a demon sitting up there at night, and I would turn the light and it'd be all gone, but I don't know, like, what shadows was causing it, but, like, that was how it was. So, like, just so you know, like, just a bit of backstory. So, like, even someone's chimney, I was looking at the chimney and I was like, it looks like it's a person crouched on that roof. Shifted, it wasn't. I'm sitting with my friend, and I see this shadow at her window. I'm laughing. It wasn't actually funny in the moment, but I see this shadow at her window, and I was like, damn, that, like, looks like a person. It actually was a person, and then they walked in front. The scream that I screamed so loudly, because I screamed, then she screamed, and then the dude looked in, and then he started running off down the street. What was he doing? This was like 3:30 in the morning. I don't know what he was doing, but he was just like so, like, I don't know, but like it was just when he looked in her window and then looked in the windscreen, I panicked, and I screamed, and we were having like such a serious, deep conversation, and it was just halted because it was just a random person peering in. Like, I just wasn't expecting to see a person. I also think I'm gonna wear my like really sparkly dress because I really feel like being sparkly. And guys, I'll tell you a secret. That sparkly dress is magic. listen, it's because it's sparkly and it's magic. And last week I wore like a sparkly top and it was a little bit magic, but this dress is a bit more magical because the entire thing is magical. And so I'll be able to like make everyone around me magical. I'm going with a bit of a dark makeup, and my hoop earrings that I was wearing last night, I can't find them. I think I left them in my friend's car. And then my Magnolia Parks necklace, and then my really sparkly dress. It is raining though, so that is ill. I need to do my nails.
Yes, girl. Give us those words of wisdom. Okay.
Guys, I used to drink this out of the bottle. I'm scared of whoever that was. I love that sparkly dress, but the way there is literally glitter all over my face, there's glitter on my bed. I was just like a cloud of glitter. Anyone I interacted with last night, they 100% have glitter all over them. Any place I sat down, there's glitter. Everywhere, it just has glitter. I finished my assignments, the two that I had due tonight. My toenail, guys, it doesn't, like, it looks like, I don't know how to describe it, but like, something about like doesn't look right, like, and I don't know like when it will look right. I guess I'll keep you updated about that. Also, my nose piercing was ripped out on Saturday, so like at least I know I can like get it back in and out, because I had to like, okay, I need to shove this back in now. I'm gonna like change back to a hoop because I miss my hoop so much. The little thing's cute, but I don't know. My plans for next week is just to be chill. Basically today all I spent was like resting and recovering. I really didn't do much. I just, yeah, rested and recovered. My weekend was really fun, and remember how I was like really upset? I feel so much better and more relieved, and like the weight lifted off me now because I had lots of different conversations, and you know, I really liked how everything panned out. I don't really have anything else to say. I'll keep you updated on the toenail saga. I never thought I'd be saying that ever. I'm gonna watch the Survivor catch up, and I'm so glad I got my assignments done because it's 11:38, so I'm gonna watch Survivor, and I will see you tomorrow.